Parker, it's a beautiful place to live, and we all know that. But we have to realize that when we have to live next to wildlife, there's certain things that we need to be able to do to safely and healthfully live in vicinity of them. Well, as Town of Parker's Animal Welfare Officer, I basically am here to answer and assist with any kind of animal questions and concerns that the town brings to me. We'll have complaints about everything from dog attacks to prairie dog complaints. There's still a lot of areas amongst the neighborhoods where wildlife likes to live, so we have to help the community to find a way to coexist with the wildlife that we have and enjoy it. There's certain things that the town can't control, like fence size or proximity to wildlife, and so the best approach for the citizens who live along these open spaces is just to be aware of how to coexist with the neighboring wildlife. The Town of Parker does have a coyote management plan in place that we developed after we started to see an increase in coyote conflicts being reported to us. The only way that we can effectively address coyote conflicts is to have the citizens be a part of the process and understand what they need to do to avoid conflicts with coyotes. The biggest focus of our plan is community education. So we have information on the town's website, and we have brochures that we make available at town facilities and that I distribute when we have an area of increased reports of activity. When you use our parks and trails in town, you may see signs to make you aware that there's been coyote activity in the area. There's a lot of things that citizens can do in their own homes and when they see coyotes that will help reduce conflicts with coyotes. If they have small dogs or cats that are outside, they need to either be supervised by a person or they need to be in a fully enclosed type of kennel or enclosure. Otherwise, coyotes have been known to jump tall fences to access them as prey. Another thing they can do is just try to avoid other types of food sources for the coyotes, even down to bird seed, which can attract rodents or can actually be a food source for the coyotes. Another thing is just hazing, which is something the Division of Wildlife recommends to people. Basically, anytime you see a coyote where you don't want them to be hanging around, just yell at them. You can throw small objects in their direction. Just do anything you can to scare them off, and usually that is adequate to scare them off and make them understand that it's not safe to approach people. We take in hundreds of strays every year, stray dogs and cats mostly, sometimes more unusual types of pets, and I personally follow up with all of them to make sure that they either get back home or get to a new home. Of the hundreds of animals we take custody of every year, about 85% of them were able to reunite with their owners. My favorite part of the job is returning a pet to its loving owner. I got into this line of work because I love animals, and I'm really glad and proud to work for the Town of Parker because I'm in a position to provide high-quality service to our community. Animal services, just one more way Parker works for you.